you gotta look at me like that? Me, look at me like that. Me, look at me. Why you gotta look at me? Why you gotta me, look at me?
What is up, everyone? You are listening to 91.5 WPRK FM, the best in basement radio. My name is MIASMA. You are currently listening to Oblivion Society Radio. We are the #1 stop here in Orlando for electronic dance music. We play nothing but real dance music here. We don't play none of that filler stuff unless it's a cool mashup, and we're having fun. This is the home of dance music. I'm here with Dossantos, one of the best up-and-coming DJs. Say what's up.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Just so you guys know, before we get into it, he has played tons of shows here in Orlando. He's played at Elixir. I'm trying to think. You've played at basically every big club, no? Basically
every venue in Orlando. I mean, the only one I still haven't gotten to is Celine Main Stage, but that'll happen soon.
I was gonna say Celine, but then I was thinking to myself, low key.
Rooftop.
I was gonna say it's for me. It would be like, where haven't you played yet? That would be my thing, because I've seen I got into DJ. I got back into the scene like 2-3 years ago, and your name was the one that everybody was like, Dossantos. It was you and I'm trying to remember his name now. He's another big local cat. Caleb Dent is one. He came up a few times too. Caleb came up a few times, and
Caleb's been around for a while. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
he's fire. He's a great DJ, really good producer.
But you were in that group. You were in that group of DJs. So I was like, all right. I was like, Dossantos.
I've been around
what's
for
up?
like 4 years. I started like early 2021. I bought a controller. Literally mixed in my house for like 11 months every day, probably like. Every single day I got kind of like a little bit obsessed.
Oh yeah. Once you realize, you're like, oh dude.
Yeah, if you peep my SoundCloud, I have like probably over 100 mixes on there, and so I wanted to get pretty good at it and be able to like feel comfortable before I started playing. So my first set was over at a friend of mine, Chris. Shout out to Chris. He literally signed me up for Guilt, the 15 Minutes of Fame thing that they had. It was like you got in for free. You got a +1 ticket basically, and it was just you just had to play 15 minutes. And so I was already mixing for a while. I was like, oh okay, I signed you up for the Guilt thing, and so I was like, oh okay. But it went really well, and then I did that for like 2 months. I played there a bunch of times. I miss Guilt, by the way. I don't know if you...
we were just talking about it off air. No, and let me tell you this real quick. So that's really funny that you brought that up. So we were talking about Takeover and Roxy off camera. And ironically, I'm going to send this to my best friend, Loren, later. That's where she and I met. So I was telling you, back in the day, I was here at the station, and we had invited, shout out to Chris, to Winston Wolf. He was one of the dudes with Small for Camera. Shout out Kevin and Jason. And he came in, and then because they were promoting what they were calling Fresh Blood.
Yeah.
And so that was basically all the new younger gen DJs would compete, and the crowd would choose. They would watch the crowd. The managers would watch the crowd, see if people were dancing. They would also listen to your set and be like, okay, smooth transition. People are dancing. It fit the vibe. And then they would kind of tally it all together and then be like, okay, you earned a spot to open for Alvin Risk or for Wolfgang Gardner or for whoever they booked. So the fact that you were like, 15 minutes of fame at Guilt, I'm like, that kind of rings a bell a little bit.
It's kind of like if you know kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then once I kind of started playing at the Guilt thing, I knew Diego from Nocturnal Sounds.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like Nocturnal Sounds always gave like the newer DJs a shot, and I would literally play for them the whole time, and did pool parties. But my first one was at Neon Beach.
Okay, yeah.
Like my first 1 hour set, and then after that, I was just hooked, man. Just nonstop looking for gigs.
I believe it. And
going out and just trying my best to set a good example and a good vibe for everyone.
No, totally. And when for you, so if you had to single out that moment, like when was it that you heard that EDM track, or like when was that moment that you went like...
Okay, so I used to always be a big EDM person, like since a young age. 2014 was my first EDM show. I was living in Brazil. I moved to Orlando in 2019, but I was in Brazil. It was 2014, and I saw a flyer for Steve Aoki.
Ooh, nice.
And I went to go see Steve Aoki like 2014, and it was like the first time I went to like an actual EDM event, and then I started going to like these random parties, but then eventually in 2018 I went to go see Vintage Culture.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't even know the guy. I just saw tickets for it, and I was like, oh, I mean, looks cool, you know. And that was the first time I ever saw a house.
Little did you know, right?
That was the first time I saw a house set, and that was literally peak losing it. Like when losing it popped off.
I could only imagine hearing that for the first time.
I think I heard that song.
For the first time,
everyone.
crazy.
I remember everyone just like looking at the stage, like when that song popped on. We probably heard that song like 3 times. Every DJ played it in that set. But there was also another DJ. She's called Ashiba. She's pretty big. Like she was already big at that time, but she sings while she DJs.
Oh, okay.
And so like it was just really good set, really good time, and I hadn't started DJing yet. I was just really enjoying it. I got to enjoy it from like 2018 to 2021. I was literally just going to shows almost every weekend and just really enjoying it. And then a friend of mine, I met a friend of mine, Kyle, at the Vanguard, and he was like, "Oh, I DJ." He had a controller. He also had the little, it's the Flex 4, I think. The really small, no, DJ 400 actually.
Okay, still, it's pretty small.
And I was like, "Yo, bring your decks," because it was like close to my birthday. And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do a little like get together at my house," because we hadn't become friends at this point. And he brought his controller to my birthday, and he just like mixed the whole time. And I was like, "I gotta get me a controller. I gotta get me a controller." Like literally itching myself to get a controller. So I got the controller, and then that's when I literally locked in. So.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that's dope. And so far, so if that's kind of where you started, and now kind of like when we introed you, which has been your favorite set, but which set has stuck with you the most? Which event that you've played has really stuck with you the most? Or do you feel like you've learned, whenever you think like, oh, when I played this show, which one is it that you go back to?
A big one for me was when I played the Vanguard. I opened up for Timmy Trumpet.
Ooh, nice.
I was actually on the lineup with Tricade. Shout out Tricade.
He's promoting a new song right now. I've seen him go crazy on social media.
No,
he's pushing a new song right now. Yeah,
killing it. He's been really like locking in, producing, and it's been really dope to see like his evolution. Like
I think it's correct me. It's Route 94, the girl or something like that. That's the name of the remix he's doing right now.
For that, and he said he's gonna be playing that. But yeah, no, shout out to Tristan. He got me that gig, and no, we killed it that night. Like it was a sold out show. And so literally the first 25 minutes of my set filled up, right? By the end of my set, like Vanguard was packed out. I had people on people's shoulders. I got the woo-woos. Like,
nice.
So many times people were really jiving to that. I have that on SoundCloud actually, that set.
Nice.
It was a really good set. But Palm Tree Club with Bodywork. I don't know if you know Bodywork.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah,
bro, Eric
I saw that.
Eric is the homie. Shout out to Eric. Eric's been killing it.
Some of the coolest branding, I'll be honest. The branding, their logo, it's next level. When I was looking at it, I was like, wow. Like I told my girl, there's some people that they're so creative. It's like, I'm going to sell my stuff now. I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm like, in a positive way. It's like, wow, they're so good. I'm like, it's so crazy. Like, I love the way
he's been a part of like not only the EDM scene, but just like the music scene for like 6+ years, something like that. He used to throw his own events, and then we would always talk about like starting to throw events or whatever. And he's just been right now. I feel like there are 2 collectives that kind of like are taking over Orlando in a way. It's Bodywork and Houses Housing, and they're both like in their own path. So that's really cool. Like Bodywork, you'll see more of the like that percussive like dancey tech house. You go to Houses Housing, and you get that like the straight up like nasty drops. And both of them.
It's such an eclectic mix.
Yes. Shout out Mateus.
Yeah, no, shout out to him. He was the one who kicked it all off. He was. I remember showing. I think you were supposed to be there, but we didn't get. Or I think I might have left early, or I think it was one of those things. We were all like, "I have work in the morning." Like I remember.
We all know how that feels. Yeah.
So I remember talking to Pinoy before, and it was simply either you or him first, and it was just like, yeah, you're more available quickly. Let's do it.
Yeah, Pinoy killed it. I was on the lineup with him this past Friday. I actually went back to Mateo's. It was a little pop-up that he did for Houses Housing. I bought a shirt. I was going to wear the shirt, but I wore it on
I wanted to come out for that. I wanted one too. I was like, I saw the sessions thing that you guys did. That was super dope.
That was really fun. Benoit did a back-to-back with Renier, I think. And they both killed it. And then me and Mateo's, we just had so much fun. I mean, we always do, you know.
No, I believe it. You guys, that's why I wanted to work with you guys as well, because I was like, when I had played and I had gone once before, you know, to McQueen's, I was like, okay, like this is dope. And a lot of like I saw the community, everybody saying the same songs, and I was like, okay, that's what I was looking for. That's what I wanted, to see in a crowd, and not just I know this song, you know, because after a while I'm losing it. It was lit. But after a while, it just kind of like it's like Levels. When Levels first came out, it was awesome.
Music that was like another version of losing it for a very long time.
Exactly.
Until it got to that point to where Tech House kind of like I feel like it's been branching out so much.
Chris Lorenzo has been saving dancing. Him and Chris Lake, low key,
they're like the godfathers of Tech House. You know?
And Chris Lake has been around for a minute, man. I remember like Get Stupid. I don't know if you know that song. That song's from like 20. Look that up. That's a banger for back. It's called Get Stupid. It's Stupid. Like Chris Lake he's got some bangers from back in the day, like bangers.
Chris Lake fan. Like, when I moved here in 2019, my brother got me tickets to go to EDC, and I remember like in that group, I'm like the only one that liked house because my brother's more of a bass head, and I was like, oh, let's go see Chris Lake. Let's go see Chris Lake. And we get there, and I'm having the time of my life. And my brother's like, because he's more of a bass head. But no, and at that time, like I think it was the first time Chris Lake maybe played EDC Orlando, and I still remember that set was fantastic. He was playing. I don't remember if it was Neon Garden. I think it was Circuit Grounds actually that he was playing. Circuit Grounds. It was when the Circuit Grounds was like all those honeycombs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Yeah. No, but that was a crazy set. That was so fun.
No, that is dope. No, they've been saving dance music, and I feel like it's because they've found a sound. And I've seen a lot of DJs, and I'll ask you in a second. A lot of DJs have been talking about being more authentic, you know, not copying sounds. I've asked previous DJs, like, what do you think about splice and sample usage and blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
But because you're more so, like we were talking about earlier, you said you're more into production now, right?
Yes.
What do you do, or what is it? What do you do, you know, to help yourself sound more like you, but also like, you know, stay relevant? How do you find that middle ground?
Yeah, so I've been producing for about 2.5 years, more or less. I feel like I'm still at this point where I need to find my sound. But what I wanted to perfect first was just drums, because I like for my drums to stand out. Because it's really nice when you hear a track and it has like a lot of bounce to it. I think I definitely lean more towards like the percussive side. You know, like somebody like Classmatic. You know, that's a big reference for me. That's if you see my logo, like my logo is based off of Classmatic's logo because like that's one of my favorite DJs. You know, and I feel like I do like I give off like a. I got a really good compliment when I played Palm Tree Club the last time. A friend of mine came up to me. He was like, "Man, you're giving me like Frankie Rizzardo vibes."
Oh,
you know,
my
and
gosh.
Frankie Rizzardo is.
I just saw his name. I was listening to a Frankie Rizzardo remix on the way here.
Yeah.
It's on my phone. It's on. Y'all don't see that we're live streaming right now, but we'll talk about that. Yeah,
Okay.
Frankie Rizzardo, fire. Yeah,
no,
love
he's
that
great.
name. Fire.
He's great. I'll definitely be playing one of his tracks today for one of the set that we're gonna do in a little bit. But no, his sets are phenomenal. But going back to the producing thing, like the drums, I feel like if you have good drums, like if you play a track and you take the drums out, what do you have?
Yeah.
You know
the only other thing is the bass, you know, and once you have a good
kick.
but like you're saying, once you have a good groove going,
That's what I'm
the
saying.
bass line it doesn't write itself, but like, you know, you're not trying to rewrite the wheel here, you know. Like
What I usually do is I start with like, let's say sometimes I start with a top loop. Just one little top loop, and I strip it down, right? And then I could start adding my own elements to it. Once I have like that full groove where you're literally just like going, you know, doing that freaking Argentinian, you know, sway.
Yeah.
Then I put a kick.
When you said that, I know you've seen the video. I'm thinking of Solomon.
You know what I'm talking about? He's like,
yeah,
where he's
yeah. I see it.
That's a good video. But no, like if you have good drums, I feel like it's the meat of the burger. You know what I mean? You got your track on there. You want to have a good patty on there,
especially talking about like the kind of music you're doing too, because does that sound? Because like you said, like that sound is like you said, kind of like the body work, and housing sound. It's more about the drums versus like, for example, in the 2010s and our golden era, it was more melodies. Versus, I told my girlfriend this lately. I was like, when you listen to tracks from the 2010s to now, there's less melody, there's less focus on that, and it's more about the bass line and the groove now than it used to be. So it's an interesting switch.
Martin Garrix, Avicii, like that kind of era.
Alesso,
wild. I feel like those were the times where everyone was just wanted to be jumping with their hands in the air. That's all. And now people want to dance. You know what I mean? Like
recession music. That's what they call it on TikTok. They're like recession music. I'm like, yeah, it was pretty peak. Like
that's very true. Everyone just wanted to feel happy. They wanted to feel something.
Versus now that it's kind of like, obviously, like when you first got into EDM, you like losing it. Now you like it a little. It's like I like my coffee black now. Like exactly. It used to be like my frappuccino. Like now I want it just straight. Sugar, like like no chaser. Like I just want it heavy.
Just grooves. Yeah. No, I love something that can get you just bumping your head. You know, you're not gonna want to dance all the time. Sometimes you're waking up in the morning, you're tired, and you just want to be on the way to work, just vibing to something. So you got to have that balance.
No, totally agreed. So we're getting close to 8:10 here. So before we get there, do you have any plans for Miami Music Week? Are you doing anything that week? Are you going down? Do you have anything planned?
I really wanted to, but this year I really want to focus on I usually do like 2-3 festivals in a year because me and my wife, we love doing that. Shout out to Andy. She's probably listening right now. Love you, babe. But
shout out, bro. Shout out to his fam.
No, we decided we're gonna do only one festival, and I'm gonna just lock in, stay home, try to get more music out. I actually last Friday came out with a track. It's called "Everything You Needed." It's honestly like an Afro vibe, but that's one of the first tracks that I made that I got like a good feeling towards it, and I sent it to Satellite Frank. You know Satellite Frank?
Yeah.
That guy is a beast. That guy's awesome, and he was like, "Oh, yo, can I remix this?" And so he got it on a record label for us.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yo, shout out Satellite Frank, bro. I've seen that name around for a long time.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's an awesome guy, man. You definitely should hit him up.
No, I will. And that's the fun part. Like now, I've told my girls as of a few weeks ago, I was like, I'm starting to like restructure the show. And I asked about Miami because the West End. Yeah. I saw a video where he was talking about he was like going to Miami Music Week is more about motivation. He was like, that's what he was saying, because he was like, you don't really get to meet the DJs and you don't and I like wrote a book on his video on TikTok because I was like, no, because in my opinion I was kind of like yes and no, because I was like, because basically my opinion boiled down to people like you are the ones I would like to see more or less, going who make music, and to make the connection. Because, it is more for the inspiration. Like, for sure, I get what he's saying. Yeah. But it's like, you can't really be useful without having your own stuff, you gotta
have some resume.
Yeah.
Language.
Yeah.
You gotta have some stuff in your resume, to be able to show, hey, I do this,
Yeah.
And you gotta have good music. Good music is what's gonna eventually, if you really want to be serious about this, you got to learn how to make good music.
Yeah, agreed. So to the promoters in Miami, you got to book my boy Dossantos, and because my goal, for example, and to kind of put some people on to whoever watches this, a lot of it is just doing little things. Like, for example, Miami Music Week is in 2 weeks, my goal is to upload this either by the end of today and if latest Wednesday, right? Because then let's say that you did decide to go to Miami Music Week, even though the video was just freshly posted, and let's say you maxed out at 300 views before Miami Music Week, you can still say, hey, I have an interview on the radio, regardless of anything. You can show them hey, this is what I'm doing.
Of course.
Because then people, regardless, will look at you and be like, oh, okay, they're trying. They're actively doing something that is helping their career forward. Versus if you were just to go to Miami Music Week, just straight up, not, you didn't release anything, you didn't build up to anything, or you don't go out with already, oh, I have a YouTube channel, or I go live on TikTok and my TikTok goes crazy, like, as a small, example, I have a Remixes EP, and I'm going to shamelessly plug myself. I have an EP coming out on the 27th.
Okay.
I did a song, it's called Look Like That. It was really dope. I put it out like a month or two ago.
You got to send it to me.
And then I will. And then my homeboy Jordan Sanchez was the one who signed it to their label, Bad Dog Records in Miami. So shout out to them.
Okay.
And then he did a remix that I played. That's the video you might have seen of me playing like my song at McQueen's. And then I did like a stripped down like version of it, like a more Miami, like more like a more jazzy stripped down version. Nice. That EP comes out on the 27th, and then I have an originals EP with like 6-7 tracks, right? With like 6-7 tracks coming out on April 10th. Okay, so I'm really and that one I called it For You, For Me, For Us, because I'm kind of giving it away as content. Nice. So I'm like, if you have a YouTube video or like, because you know how it is, like you'll get a copyright strike for using other people's music. I was like, let me do something for the community a little bit more. So I was like, let me put this little album out that I did with beats and some splice samples that I cut up, and I was like, this is basically like, if you want to use it, like it's whitelisted, like you don't gotta do nothing other than just at me, like, and other than that, like, go for it,
That's cool. That's a cool concept. I feel like more artists should do that,
Thank you.
It's not all about copyright.
Right, yeah, because, I need something to play, right?
Yeah.
But for you, when, in terms of going back, right, into Miami Music Week and making music, right, so what is your goal for this year? Now that we've entered, this new spring, summer season, what plans do you have?
Release more music. That's what it comes down to. It like the bear of it is, I just gotta lock in the studio more.
Anything mapped out in specific though, like any labels you want to target, or like for example, like as a small example, I would love right now to do something with Circo Loco Records, like with Rockstar Circo Loco. I would love to do something with them. Spinning is cool. Anything Black Book with Chris Lake.
Man, honestly, if I would have like pick one that I really enjoy, it's Classmatic's record label, Organic Pieces. They have some awesome tracks on there. If you look over there, it's just like really good sounding tracks. And I feel like if I can get my level of production to a level to where I can put a track out there to that record label, I can get it to anywhere else, I think.
Awesome. Well, we're going to wrap up. It's almost 8:15. I'm going to stop cutting into your DJ set a little bit. So we're going to play a quick little ad. The camera is right there if you want to give a final shout-outs, if you want to give advice, anything, and then we'll head out and we'll play this ad and we'll get ready for your set.
All right. Well, shout out to anybody who's listening. Shout out to all my friends in the scene. And, just keep doing your thing and just spreading good vibes. That's all I got to say.
Awesome. So, you guys, this is Dossantos here at 91.5 WPRK FM, the best in basement radio. We just did this live interview. We're going to get into this DJ set. My name is MIASMA. We're going to play an ad, and we will be right back. Everybody, we are locked and loaded. You're listening to Dossantos on 91.5 WPRK FM, the best in basement radio. So here we go.
So we got to go, to go.
Remixes in my shit. Hey, y'all motherfuckers having a good time. Y'all alright? Wait a minute, hold on, my mic all fucked up and shit. Hold on, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Hold on. I got to start still on this motherfucking record. Yeah, that's what's happening. Oh yeah. Hey, y'all motherfuckers having a good time.
Berlin, Tokyo, we all groove, we all move. Feel the bass, let your body move. Lose control, let it guide your groove. From New York, Amsterdam, London, Berlin, Tokyo, we all groove, we all move.
Yo, what is up, everyone? This is MIASMA here at 91.5 WPRK FM, the best in basement radio. We are getting ready to get out of here. You guys were just listening to Dossantos live on the radio.
Hey, thank you guys. Hope you guys had a good time. Anybody listening? Yeah, that's I had a lot of fun. That was a fun little set, for the morning to wake up.
It was super dope. Where can people find you? What is your ad on Instagram? What is the easiest way?
Honestly, if you want to listen to some, something, SoundCloud.
I know it's hard.
SoundCloud, Leonardo Saraiva, Dossantos, and Instagram is dossantos.ofc.
Yeah, so to make it easy for you guys, just type in Dossantos, DOSSANTOS, and just type in Orlando, and I know Homeboy's going to pop up. For sure, you're going to pop up.
We would hope so.
So this has been Dossantos here on 91.5 WPRK. Let's do a final shout-out, and then we're out of here.
All right. Shout out to MIASMA for having me. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Shout out to Andy, my wife. Obviously, again, I'm gonna do that because I be simping. But shout out to Mateo, shout out to Eric, shout out to Alan, all my DJ homies.
Awesome. Thank you so much, bro. And we're outie.
Appreciate it.
Why you gotta look at me?